This is a look at the Get Out Gear Down Puffy Blanket. I've used it a few times in camp. I've used it as a poncho liner. I've used it as a blanket, it's like a throw blanket. I've used it as a poncho for sitting around the fire. I've also used it as an overquilt for my hammock. It's got snaps on the sides. You can snap it, and as I'll show you in the camp clips that I'll post after this, you can clip it together so it's hands-free. You don't have any arms to stick out, but when you're sitting there, you can really warm yourself up. It's pretty comfortable. Take it out, shake it out, let it puff. 1 pound, 1 ounce. 650 down. Compress it easily for maximum packability. Machine washable. If you see the instructions, the snaps convert it into a poncho to trap warmth and allow hands-free use. Tough 20D ripstop nylon shell resists dirt, sand, and pet hair. Durable, water repellent. Finish protects from spills and weather. So I'm going to open it up and show you what it looks like. The Pepsi can there is just for comparison, so you can see the size. Stuff stack. If you're familiar with the Costco quilt, this is a little bit wider, but it's a lot longer. The Costco quilt didn't quite, I'm 5'8", and it would just barely reach the bottom of my feet and come up to about my chin. This one goes underneath my feet. I can sit it on the ground, put my feet on it, bring it around, and then it still comes up to my chin, and I can wrap it around me and turn it into a sleeping bag. It comes with these two things here. You can use these to help with setting it up for an underquilt. You'd have to rig something up though on the other side, because the other side does not have that. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but the other side, the opposite side, does not have it. Now, one side has, let's see, it has these snaps here, and as I'll show you in a camping video, you can snap these together. There's 1, 2, I believe 4 of them, and it becomes a complete hands-free poncho. You put your head through it, come up over your head or come around your neck, and the 2 snaps are here. You've got this poncho around you, and although it's water resistant and everything, I wouldn't sit real close to the fire, because after all, this is not a nylon. A spark, an ember, will burn a hole right through this stuff. It's really nicely made. Get Out Gear, getoutgear.com. There'll be a link in the details down below. But right now I'm going to show you some clips of this thing in use. I've used this once at San Gabriel Mountains in the Monte Cristo campground up by the mine. I've also used this up by Lake Silverwood. At one time it got down to the low 30s, and at Silverwood it got down to the mid 40s. Mid 40s, no problem at all. This thing's, I believe, is 45 degree rated, and I took it down to 40, 45. It's comfortable. Monte Cristo, I use this as a overquilt for my hammock, my Hennessy hammock, and it got down to the low 30s, and I had to put my pants on. I had my pants on, my socks on, and I had a long sleeve shirt on in my hammock. But I used this and I was fine. But that'd be pushing it to go like without a long sleeve shirt and without your pants. That would be pushing it. I don't think this would go down to the 30s. But it's rated to 40, 45, I believe. So there'll be a link in the details down below. But check out what it looks like. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. But as you can see, the 650 down, the packs are pretty small, pretty easily. 1 pound, 1 ounce. In my opinion, it's way better than the Costco quilts. thicker, it's wider, it's longer. It's got the snaps. Can't beat it. It's a great deal. Check it out.
This down quilt. So I'm going to take this out and show you what I mean about being versatile. Tell you a little bit about it. There'll be a link in the details down below. It's made by Get Out Gear. I'll show you the stuff stack it comes with. Similar to the Costco quilt, but its dimensions are bigger. This Costco quilt is about 5 foot, I think. I'm 5'8". This is touching the ground. It's over my head. It's also a little wider. It's also got a couple loops on here to be used in different ways. You could use this as an under quilt. You could use this as an over quilt. But the coolest thing about it is take these two snaps here and snap them together. And then these two. And when you're ready to walk around camp, you want to stay warm, you can take this thing and it becomes a poncho liner. Perfect for sitting around camp.